You're my honey bun, sugar plum, pumpy umby umpkin. You're my sweetie pie.
Hi, my mini boys. Look at that. Look at these boys. Hi, babies. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Well, I would say this is apple slicing ASMR, but you've got a bunch of unruligans in the background. That's unruly hooligans in the background. 4 cups. Okay, so we got 8 cups now. So I'm just kind of roughly dicing this. This isn't perfect by any means, and we got some pieces that are really teeny tiny and some that are a little bit bigger, but that is fine. They will all cook and soften. Sandy Vinny. Hi, puppies. Hi. Hi there. Oh, goodness. Look at this. What is this one doing? What is this one doing? What is this one doing? What are they doing? Yes. Hello. Okie dokie. Here we go. 8 apples. Did I guess right? Ah, look at that. I'd say that's maybe 2.5 cups. That's fine. Recipes are guidelines, not rules. Okay. So we need 10 cups. 10 cups of apples, which is 8 apples. Slightly on the larger side, maybe. 1 cup of white sugar. A tablespoon of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 3 tablespoons of water. So I have in this bowl all of these ingredients to mix with our apples. So we've got our oven preheated to 350 using a 9x13 baking dish. I'm mixing the apples, sugar, flour, and cinnamon from these steps. Mixing them together in that dish, and then sprinkle the water over that evenly. All right, the next step is the toppings. So we have 1 cup of oats. We have 1 cup of flour. We have 1 cup of packed brown sugar. And we need 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, which is mixed into the flour already, and 1/2 cup of melted butter. So I will be melting this 1 stick of butter. I'll melt that, and we're going to mix all that together to make our topping, and then sprinkle it over our apple mixture and bake for about 45 minutes until we can see bubbles. The top should be golden brown. The edges should be nicely caramelized. And then the most important step, enjoy. Yeah. Into our 9x13. The recipe did not say that we need to grease this pan. Now, I could have just mixed everything in this dish, which is what the recipe said to do, but you can see it's pretty full, and I think trying to mix in this would have been a little bit more tedious. Do what you want. Alright. So the toppings was 1 cup of quick cook oats. Okay. A cup of all-purpose flour with 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 cup, there's our butter, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1 stick of butter, which is a 1/2 cup. We should be able to form loose clumps when we squeeze, but then it'll crumble apart. That's what we want. And now, the only thing left to do, sprinkle and bake. 3 tablespoons of water. 3 tablespoons of water. All right. Bubbling, golden brown. There we have it. Definitely bubbly. Definitely golden brown. And definitely smelling amazing. All right, all that's left now is to taste it and enjoy. Cheers.
You're my honey bun sugar plum, pumpy umby umpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake gumdrop, snickums, spickums. You're the apple of my eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really good. It's got the perfect crunch. The apples are perfectly soft, but not completely mushy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 10 out of 10. Very tasty.